Recording. Good afternoon to everybody. We were studying the chapter Manufacturing Industries from Geography, and the topic that we were discussing was agro-based industries. The industries that get their raw material from agriculture are known as agro-based industries. We have studied about cotton textile industries, we have studied about jute textile, and today we would be studying about the third important industry of India, agro-based industry of India, that is sugar industry. Now, if we talk about the production of sugar, then India stands second as a world producer of sugar. So India is the second largest producer of sugar in the world. The first largest producer is Brazil. All right. And it is the largest producer of gur and khansari. So we are the second largest producer of sugar and largest producer of gur, that is jaggery, and khansari, that is misri. Okay. Now the raw material used in this industry is very bulky, and in haulage its sucrose content reduces. Now what happened, you know that sugar cane, we extract the juice of sugar cane for making sugar and other related products. Now this product or this crop, that is sugar, it contains a very important content that is known as sucrose, and this sucrose provide sweetness to sugar cane. But this sucrose content remain in sugarcane only for 24 hours. After that, the sucrose content start decreasing, which will affect the sweetness of the sugarcane. And therefore, if we have to take sugarcane to a very long distance, and if lot of time is utilized in its transportation, then naturally the sucrose content will reduce, which will affect the sweetness or the quality of the juice of this crop. So therefore, it is a perishable crop. It is a seasonal crop which is harvested once, and once it is harvested, it has to be used immediately for its processing. We cannot store it for a longer period of time. All right. Now, basically, the sugar industries, if we talk about sugar industries, they are mainly found in Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, in these areas. Punjab, Haryana, these are the main sugarcane producing areas of our country. But today, or you can say in recent years, there is a tendency for the mills to shift and concentrate in southern and western states, especially in Maharashtra. So nowadays we are growing more and more sugarcane in Maharashtra, in the peninsular part or in the southern part of our country also, especially in Maharashtra. Why we are growing over there sugarcane more and more? Because the climate over here is suitable for the growth of good quality sugarcane. The sugarcane that we are producing in the southern part, especially in Maharashtra, has high sucrose content, due to which we are able to produce good quality sugar. And moreover, the climate, the cooler climate over here has provided it a long crushing season. And here most of the farmers are producing sugarcane, due to which cooperative sector industry has become very successful. We have already studied about cooperative sector industries. These are those industries where the suppliers of raw material, they set up industries. So in Maharashtra, the farmers are growing more and more sugarcane, and they are utilizing this sugarcane which is grown in their field to set up sugar industry. So they are the suppliers of raw material, they are also the producers, and at the same time, they are the suppliers of raw material. Then what are the major challenges which are faced by this industry? As we have studied that almost all the industries face one or the other challenge. So let us study that what challenges are faced by sugar industry in India. The first thing is that it is seasonal in nature. This industry is seasonal in nature. You cannot get the raw material throughout. And once you get the raw material, you cannot store it for a longer time. You have to use it within a limited time so that its sucrose content remains in it. Old and inefficient method of production. We are still following the old method of producing sugar and related products. We have to upgrade our methods, or we have to use new technologies to bring our production at a much higher level. Transport delay in reaching cane to factories. Now, this point we have already studied. If we are not able to transport sugarcane to the factories on time, then naturally during its haulage, during its transportation, its sucrose content will decrease. So we have to reach our destination on time. And therefore, most of the sugar industries are located near the sugar fields so that no delay is there in the transportation. And the last is need to maximize the use of bagasse. Now, what is bagasse? Bagasse is actually the pulp that is left once the juice is extracted from sugarcane. So the next challenge that this industry faces is that the bagasse that is left after the extraction of the juice can be put to many uses, but we are not using it. You know, this bagasse, it can be used in paper mill. It can be used in paper making. It can be used for making manures. It can be used as a cattle field. So you know, it can be put to so many uses, but we are not actually using it in that way. So this is another disadvantage, or you can say another challenge that this industry is facing. With this, we come to an end of the agro-based industries, and in the next class, we would study about mineral-based industries. Yes, you can stop.